Storytelling, a self-explanatory word that describes the action of telling a story. It is a skill that you practice in order to improve on, like any other skill. Some would even consider it as an art. Some people fall into the trap of thinking that storytelling is limited only to the narration of past events or novels, which is absolutely wrong, especially in this era where we have cutting-edge technologies to make storytelling one of the most, if not the most effective way to simplify complex subjects, persuade, market, and of course, entertain. Furthermore, telling a story to accomplish one of those goals could come in different forms, and here are some examples of successful storytellers that follow one approach or more to achieve their goals. Gary Vaynerchuk, which is an icon for young entrepreneurs. Once you watch some of his content, you'll probably notice how Gary always brings some of his own past experiences, which is one way of storytelling to prove his point. An example of that is when he tries to emphasize the importance of social media and content creation for businesses by telling how they had a huge impact on his and his father's business. Kirskys Act, it's a German YouTube channel that uses animation as a way of storytelling to make complex topics such as astronomy and biology easy to grasp for people that are not experts in those fields. Ads on TV or YouTube that take several seconds to show a problem and how their product solves it. A laundry detergent ad, for example, in which a housewife talks about she has been struggling to clean her kids' clothes because they had several tough stains that every detergent she used couldn't get rid of, except the one they're promoting. Having said that, you might be wondering what all of that has to do with web development. Well, same as other means of communication, storytelling methods have also evolved, and one of the commonly used ones at this day and age is internet and websites. So, if you have a website, you must likely have a story to tell. It doesn't matter what type of website you have, whether it's a blog, an online shop, or anything else. Furthermore, the success of that website you've been designing and developing for days and weeks depends on how well you are communicating that story. An example of a website that needs to tell a story in the most professional and meaningful way is a portfolio, which is so important for a designer or a developer to get a job. That said, one may think that putting a list of 5 or 6 projects would be a guaranteed way to secure a job in their dream company. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that in most cases because that's a bad way of storytelling. Actually, that's not even considered as storytelling. So, if listing projects is not a brilliant idea, then how is a portfolio supposed to tell a story? Well, the most efficient way to tell a story with a portfolio is to showcase instead of listing. That means instead of posting an image and a link to each one of your projects and leaving the rest to the imagination of the recruiter, it would be a better choice to allocate a page for each one of those projects, and then on each page you answer some questions like what has motivated you to create that app, what were the struggles you have faced working on it, and how did you manage to get around them, etc. With the crazy amount of JavaScript libraries being released every single day, you can definitely find some great ones that will help you to enhance the presentation of the stories of your web pages. In fact, I have already done the job for you and I found a perfect set of libraries made specifically for that purpose. It's a collection of tools that enables you to tell your story using interactive timelines, graphs, images, maps, and sound. Not only that, but what makes this suite of libraries great is that it's totally free and very easy to use even for someone who has little to no experience with coding. That being said, in this short series I'll be covering 5 of those libraries so you can start using them to tell your story in the most interactive, fun and profitable ways. So make sure to subscribe to not miss any of them, and I will see you in the next one.